So I just woke up to record this video, but last night before I went to bed, I was going to record the video. I had about half an hour. I thought, oh, I'm just going to record the Demon Slayer video before I go to bed and it'll be great. Then I realized that it's a 50-minute episode. It's a double episode. So I couldn't record it before I went to bed. I'm doing it now instead, but that's still fine because they're giving us double the length on this first wondrous day of Demon Slayer. That sounds good to me because I got to set up the arc, and so doing a double episode to set up that arc sounds like a lot of fun. Hi, welcome to my channel. We're doing Demon Slayer Season 3, Episode 1 today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Gent. I do reaction videos to a bunch of different anime, TV shows, movies. And I really like Demon Slayer. I haven't done Demon Slayer reactions on this channel before. I think the channel started post Mugen Train. So yeah, this is the first Demon Slayer thing that's coming on my channel. If you enjoy my reactions to this show, please make sure to subscribe, like the video, comment down below. All that stuff will help me out, and it'll also help make sure that I continue doing these reactions on this channel. It's still like early days of the season where I'm trying out different shows and seeing which ones are sticking around on my channel. So if you enjoy it, let me know in the comments and support the video if you can. So yeah, Demon Slayer Season 3. Episode 1. Season 2 was crazy. Season 2 was very crazy. It was a very beautiful season. I mean, it just looked like Season 1 already looked incredible. Season 2, like especially the second half of it, was just like visual spectacle the entire time. I was blown away. So I'm really, really excited just for the visuals of this season alone. But also, I have been a big supporter of the way that Demon Slayer has done power scaling so far in this series. It feels really impactful and interesting, I think. I've loved the way that they've like ramped up the stakes each season so far. I just think it's been a beautiful example of power scaling because it feels appropriate and terrifying. So I wonder how this is going to go. What else do I know about the season? I've seen it's got the love hashira. I don't remember what her name is. It's Mitsu something or something like that. But you know, the pink-haired woman, is it pink hair? But she does love. She does stuff with love. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm pretty sure she has love is her main gimmick. And I think it will also have the like the prodigy dude. Like there was like a really young, like 17 or 18-year-old who like got in super early, I think. But it's been a while since I watched Demon Slayer Season 2, so like basically almost since it came out. A little after it came out I rewatched it, but since then I haven't seen it. And so I've kind of forgotten some of the stuff, but it's okay. I'm sure I'll be fine, and I'm really going to enjoy this, I think. So let's jump into this. I got full-length reactions on my Patreon account in the description below. You can go check out my full-length down there. Like the video, comment down below. And I've also got exclusive videos and early access for certain shows on there. Okay, let's get into the first episode of Demon Slayer Season 3. Here we go. That's right. Basically destroyed the entire city. I forgot about that. That's so good. During our generation. Oh, jeez. So members of your family. Oh my god, look how gorgeous this is. Holy shit, bro. Is Muzan finding out? I don't think we've seen Muzan finding out about this, right? This is so beautiful. Ufotable is absolutely insane. You panicked yet, bro? You ran away from humans, now one of the upper rank was defeated. Yeah, the Infinity Castle, right? Yeah, baby! God damn, it looks so good. The music's great as well. Oh, this is hype. Jeez, look at this. Ufotable is not real. There's no way a company can do this for a TV show. Are we gonna see all the upper ranks in this one place? Swordsmith Village Arc, holy shit. Ugh. 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 Oh my god. That's disgusting, but I love it. Kyoko 5. Okay. Okay, 4. Tengu. Alright. Oh. Okay, we've seen him, right? We saw him at the end of last season. Okay, guys. Okay. Don't like each other, clearly. Is there gonna be a mini fight in here? As they just let their rage out? Okay, have we met one? I feel like we haven't met Upper One. Kokushibo. Wait. Kokushibo. He looks like main character's dad. Oh my god. Look at these camera movements and effects. Oh. Is he gonna create a new upper rank? Did you? Oh, right, of course. He had like a human weakness, kind of. Uh-huh. That's good. What I thought he would take from it. Man, this dude's a bad boss. Oh, God. Yeah, that's why you have a bunch of infinity shit, huh? The infinity castle. Oh, God. Wipe both of those smirks off your face. Keep in mind, this is the man who just killed all of the lower ranks just because they weren't doing good enough. Like, he could have just kept them around, but he chose not to. Oh my god, what a weird design this character has. Oh, Jesus! Oh my god. They might actually fight it out here. It really looks like Tanjiro's dad. In fact, the fact that he has a sword as well. Demons don't normally have Demon Slayer swords. Oh. Oh my god! He's okay. Okay, yeah, he's got 6 eyes, but he also does have like the burn marks. Is it Tanjiro's dad somehow? Oh my god, I reckon it's Tanjiro's dad. Okay, hunting Gu and you, so the 4 and 5. I mean, I'd want to be with Doma because he's rank 2. I mean, he's probably great. You're on the wrong team, bro. Oh my god. What am I looking at?
人生においてなすべきことをなせなかったものだ。何の価値もない男なのだ。
Okay.
自分のことをそんな風に悲しい。
Okay, interesting. Alright, so... Oh my god. It's a bit of a tricky scene to pass, but... Aww! Kanao, right? Kanao. Kano. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I've only read it since I watched the show. Oh, she's speaking so much now. I really like her. Oh, we're getting the title now? Guys, we're 20 minutes in. I know who you are. I remember this guy. I think he's voiced by Derek Stephen Prince in the dub. And I really like Derek Stephen Prince. Oh, that's nice. That's very sweet. Something's gonna happen to it. It's gonna be eaten by someone else or... What? Aw, she's making up with it. She's like talking to him. Give them some alone time. You started to see Aoi again. Aoi was funny. Yeah, these 3. Where's Aoi? Oh my god. Is this supposed to be Aoi? Yeah, there she is. Aww. Oh, that's right, he did. I forgot about that. He's retired though now, right? Probably not. Tanjiro. Uh-huh. Okay. Interesting. I don't know much about honey badgers. I don't know, you got pretty close to dying. That makes sense. His body's just tolerant to all the drugs and shit. Aww. I like Kanao being able to talk now. Aww. This girl is always hanging up clothes. Not clothes, but sheets. Oh my god. That sounds like a nightmare. Wait, you can't speak to the camera? Ah, look at that smile. Uh-oh. I thought so. Well, what's he fucking gonna do? He needs a sword. He beat an upper ranked demon. He should be allowed a sword. Oh! To the Swordsmith Village? Right, it's called the Swordsmith Village, right? That makes sense. I didn't even think about that. Okay. Ah. Cool. You're gonna be carrying him and Nezuko the entire way. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, that would be the first place the demons would want to attack. Interesting. What about the last person, though? The last person who does it would know where the village is. So this person who just dropped him off now knows where the village is. Okay. It's very small and cute. I mean, we were just in like a big city with the entertainment district, so... Oh, here's the hashira. Oh my god, here's all of the hashira in all her glory. It hasn't been long since an eye catch. They're putting another eye catch just to show her naked again. Ah. Interesting. What kind of sweets are they? Chipping it so easily. Bro, it's an upper rank. Oh my god. That guy's voice. Who did that sound? Did that sound like Daichi from Haikyuu? Okay, cool. Damn. A broken heart? Man, I want it. I don't have a broken heart right now, but if I did. Oh my god. Here she is. I like how it panned back down to her boobs. Oh, he's trying to cover her up. Aww. Aww. Okay, I really like her. I didn't know how much I liked her after the hashira meeting scene, because she didn't have much to do. But that one scene's convinced me. I like her. Huh? Oh, it's this dude. I remember this guy. Genya. Okay. Oh my god.
人間関係って難しいな。品津川玄也という俺の同期でしたよ。
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about him. He's a bit of a dick.
どうしたの、ねずこちゃん。ほら。私恥ずかしいな。
Were you in love with someone?
聞いちゃう？あのね、添い遂げる殿方を。
Oh, you're just looking for love? Not even because you were in love with someone.
よりもしてほしいもの。わかる？この気持ち。
Right.
男の子には難しいの。ほら、柱の人は強いでしょ。いつなかなか会えないからね。自分も柱にならないとね。だから私
So she's just there to flirt with people. I like it.
炭治郎くん、今度また生きて会えるかわからないけど、頑張りましょうね。
Damn.
あなたは上
What?
等の鬼と戦って生き残った甘露寺蜜里はかまど兄弟を応援してる。
鬼物寺無惨に勝つために。
That's a high bar.
強くなるための秘密の武器があるらしいの。探してみてね。
Okay. Alright. Thank you. Thanks for the tip. Oh my god. Oh my god.
鋼塚さんを待ってる間、甘露寺さんに教えてもらった強くなるための秘密の武器を探してみようかと思うんだ。一緒に行くか？
Well, you have no choice. Because I'm going and you're going to be in a box on my back.
しつこいな。いい加減にしろ。
君こそいい加減に。
Ah, here's the dude.
押し問答
This is the prodigy dude,
な
right?
いだろう。
確か柱の。
Yeah.
なんて言ってたっけ、忍さん。霞柱。
Miss
時藤無一郎。
Tokito.
もう一人誰かいるのか。
だから渡さないって言ってるだろ。
Oh, shit.
誰だろう。
The earrings. The earrings, bro.
知ってる。
Damn right you do. That's your dad, right? Oh, man. Awesome. Wow, that's the end of episode 1 of Demon Slayer, and my notes are just full of names. Like, that's all I could really write down in this episode were names, because there's so many names to remember in this show. I feel like it's not going to be too difficult if I don't remember what people's names are, because I think the show, like, is pretty solid about, like, it makes sure we know who they're talking about in the conversation just from the context of it. So I think I'll be fine even if I don't have all these names. But anyway, I should talk about the OP first. The OP was very cool. I liked the song. It was Man with a Mission. And I said milet. I don't know if it's milet or milet. I know her. I've seen her. I mean, I've heard her songs a few times, and I've also seen her on The First Take, the YouTube channel The First Take. She's awesome. I love her. And Man with a Mission, they did Vinland Saga, didn't they? Pretty sure. And they're a pretty cool thing, but having those two fused together, that's a really cool idea, because I think Man with a Mission sometimes is like I feel like there's often something missing from their songs that I really want like something extra from. And so adding her voice into it sounds great. That's great. Visuals were beautiful as always, and I mean, yeah, we saw the upper rank demon 5. Is that 5? Yeah, we saw upper rank demon 5. Maybe there are more. Oh, and we also, I guess, saw upper rank demon 1 technically in that OP, but we didn't see 1 fighting. We saw 5 fighting. So yeah, insane. It looks really good. I think I gotta hear the song a few more times and watch the OP a few more times to see how I think about it. Because Demon Slayer has had some banger OPs. Like 1 is just iconic. Like OP 1 is just iconic, and OP 2 is really catchy. You know, like that da 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 da. That whole thing is so catchy. So I want to give it a few weeks and see what OP 3 has for me, you know, like if it sticks with me for a long time. But yeah, anyway, that's the end of me talking about the OP. Not much to talk about. So the episode, we had an hour of Demon Slayer content, but I'm probably not going to give an hour's worth of discussion because I mean, honestly, it was a lot of setup. I think the thing about season 2, and I didn't do reactions to season 2 because I hadn't started this YouTube channel. Why can't I speak? I hadn't started this YouTube channel since like it came out. So you guys probably don't know my full opinions on season 2. I always thought the first 2 or 3 episodes of season 2 are like a little slow for my liking. It was a lot of like intel gathering and stuff, and I think Demon Slayer is like okay at the slice of lifey like in between things, but like I think it's definitely like the lowest, the least interesting part of the show. Because I like all the characters of Demon Slayer, some of them more than others, but I don't think they're like the sort of cast that I would be like, oh, I want to see like just a slice of life of them hanging out, you know, like for example, for My Hero Academia, I think I would be okay if there was just a show that was like them hanging out in their dorms. I think that could carry a show for me, because I think those characters are diverse enough and interesting enough, and their sense of humor is pretty solid, and there's like a lot of stuff going on there that is interesting enough. So I think kind of the same with Haikyuu. I reckon I could probably watch a show of them like hanging out and still be wildly entertained. I don't know if I could do it with Demon Slayer. Again, I don't dislike these characters. I actually do quite like them, but the show is really strongly carried by its action and its animation and the world building and the power scaling. That the characters themselves, I mean, yeah, they're good enough, but yeah, it doesn't have too much for me. I think also like this show is very traditional Japanese based. Like, you know, the stuff they're wearing is very traditionally Japanese. The era that they're in is a very like iconic Japanese era. So and that stuff, like there's a disconnect between me and that. I'm just like a white guy living in Australia, and I'm watching a like very Japanese centered show. So because of that, there are like cultural differences there, and I think the cultural differences will make it a little more isolating from me when they're just like hanging out and stuff. So I don't know. But with that being said, the reason I was saying that is, yes, in season 2, like the first few episodes was like set up. It's not to say they weren't progressing the plot. They were doing like intel to find out what was happening with the demons and all that sort of stuff. And it was like kind of interesting. I wish they kind of would have shortened it a little bit. And with this episode, I don't think they could have shortened this at all, really. This was an appropriate pace. And I think it was kind of necessary as well, because season 2, the ending of season 2 is like so chaotic and crazy, and so much is happening. We kind of need a break. Like, even though we had a break, and that break was a year or 2 between last season and this, I think we needed like a break. If you're binge watching the show, you need something in between there, so you're not just going from one crazy thing to another. And there were enough like twists and turns and crazy things in here that it kept the pace feeling like it was moving. So the upper rank demon scene was cool, because I always really liked the lower rank demon scene from the end of season 1. Is that what it's from? I'm pretty sure, because it sets up Mugen Train, right? So the end of season 1, where he gets all the lower ranks together, and he's like, you're all pathetic and terrible, and I'm gonna kill all of you except one, and the one that's left I'll power up, and let's see how it goes. And so I always really liked that scene, just because of the visuals of it and the atmosphere. And they did it again. They gave us another one with like insanely cool visuals and some crazy atmosphere and this tension. It had kind of a little less tension, because I think we know that he's not gonna now wipe out all of the upper rank demons, at least not at this point. And they're also like, some of them have been set up in interesting enough ways that like I didn't think Akaza was gonna die, or Doma was gonna die, or Kokushibo was gonna die, like, because these are characters that have been set up and have important roles in the story. So it didn't have the tension that the first one did, but it replaced that with this sort of intrigue of like, there's like, these guys are scared of Muzan, but there is a bit more of a respectful hierarchy there than the lower rank ones. They were just like grunts. But these ones, it's like, they're sort of like, they know what to expect from Muzan. They know kind of how his mind works a little bit, I think. And they kind of like, they talk to him a little bit more casually, I guess. So there was some interesting stuff going on there. So now here's the thing. Sometimes when I say things in show, especially with shows that I haven't seen in a while, like I'm not an expert on these shows, I get nervous to say certain things that I think people will be like, we already knew that, bro, or like, you're completely wrong about that, you know? Like, if we're talking about My Hero Academia or Kaguya-sama Love is War, like, those are shows that I'm pretty confident with my knowledge of. But now we're talking about Demon Slayer, which I'm not actually that confident with my knowledge of Demon Slayer. I've watched it all, and I've rewatched it all. I've watched it in both sub and dub. I very slightly prefer the dub, but only very slightly. But I've watched the entire show in sub and dub several times. So I'm pretty okayly confident, but it's been enough time. So when I say things like, is that Tanjiro's dad? I worry about two things. One, people being like, no, why? Well, it doesn't look anything like Tanjiro's dad. Or two, people being like, yeah, obviously we knew that. But I think it's going to be in the middle where it's like, no, yeah, this is a kind of crazy thing. Because he also has the earrings now we see at the end of the episode. I don't think he had the earrings in the upper rank demon scene. I wonder, did they want us to question whether or not it was him at first for a while? Because they were like not showing his face and stuff. I mean, well, they obviously weren't showing his face because he had 6 fucking eyes on his face. But it seems like they were trying to hide his identity for a bit. But it's interesting. So, because we know people can get turned into demons. That's how it works, right? They get turned into demons by Muzan. And so Nezuko was turned into a demon. That's how that happened. So Muzan... I mean, no, yeah, well... So Muzan would have turned Tanjiro's dad... Do we know Tanjiro's dad's actual name? Like the name... I feel like we had a name for him, didn't we? But maybe we didn't, because there was a whole scene here where he was like... Blah, 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 I don't care about a name. You know, my name is worthless. But I feel like we had a name, didn't we? But maybe not. But it's interesting, because, like... So, I don't think we know what happened to him. I don't know if Tanjiro's talked about what happened to him at all. But we saw him getting, like, sicker at some point, I think. He was, like, getting kind of weak. So, he was turned into a demon, maybe to save his life. Like maybe kind of Muzan came and offered him eternal life when he was about to die or whatever. And then he ended up getting corrupted or something. I don't know. But then became a demon. Became demon rank 1. Which would make sense because he was already a very powerful demon slayer, I think. And now he's just like an upper rank demon, but he still has like the sword on his belt and shit. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm very curious about next episode because Tanjiro was like, hang on, I know him. I wonder if Tanjiro is legit gonna be like, Dad? Hi, Dad. What's up? So yeah. I also really like how Muzan was saying, like, do you guys realize that you're dying in order of how much humanity you have? Like, that's exactly how I thought he would take it, where it's like, I forgot his name, but the Gyutaro, that's what his name is. Gyutaro cared about Daki and wanted to protect Daki, and that, in Muzan's eyes, was his downfall. I think in our eyes as well. I think that was his downfall. But yeah, that was like his weakness. And that's a very human thing, to care about your sister, to care about familial relationships. So yeah, I think it makes sense that Muzan is like, look, I'm a monster and I don't care about anything human related. You all should be like me. If you have any humanity remaining, it's going to get you killed. So I think for a lot of these demons, the way to defeat them is going to be finding what makes them human. And that's why Muzan is going to be so impossible to beat, because there's like nothing human left about him. Man, very interesting. I like it. I like Mitsuri. I think like she's just my kind of character. I think in terms of her positive attitude, I've got a pretty positive attitude in real life as well. But also just the fact that she like came to Tanjiro and was like, Tanjiro, I said hi to a guy and he didn't say hi back, and it's really upsetting me. I don't know what his name is, and I asked his name and he didn't want to tell me his name. Like that sort of character I think is very cute. So that's very nice. I don't even like her for the fan service, honestly. Maybe I wish she had a little less fan service, honestly. Like I would say no to fan service sometimes. But with her, I don't even know if her character needs it. I think her character would be just as good, if not better, if she didn't, like, if the camera didn't have to zoom in on her boobs every few seconds. Which is funny because this is a series that honestly has not had that much fan service, and it's written by a woman, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, like the show, I don't consider this like a fan servicey show in the slightest. And so like I think it's just a joke with her character, really. And I mean that's fine. I got no complaints, really. I'll just sit back and enjoy it. I think most people would have been very happy to see that bath scene with her like 100% naked. And you know what? I think once I take some time, I'll be happy about it as well. Genya is the rival dude. He's back as well. That's very interesting. So Gyoko might be the demon that we're beating in this season, upper rank 5. He's like a weird genie looking dude with mouths for eyes. Very creepy design, but very interesting. See, I've talked about in One Piece, when I've watched One Piece, when I've done my One Piece reactions, like there are characters that are designed specifically to be ugly, but I don't enjoy that sort of way of designing characters, because when they're ugly on the inside and they're ugly on the outside, like I kind of feel like there's nothing interesting to look at. So this character, Gyoko, is very clearly designed to look extremely ugly, but there's something really addictive about its design, I think, that maybe I don't mind it. I'm actually kind of liking it, because I think it's just like his anatomy is so interesting that it kind of creeps me out to watch it in an interesting way, where I want to keep watching his body movements because they're kind of terrifying and weird. So I think that's a nice little middle ground, where it's like they designed a really ugly character, but the ugliness really works for me. So I don't know. I'm kind of bad at sticking to one opinion on things, you know? But I guess that goes to show that opinions don't have to be black and white. They're pretty diverse, and I can say something about a character type, and then I see another example of that character type, and I'm like, oh, maybe I take it all back. I don't know. Anyway, I think that's enough. I think that's enough for me to discuss. I'm gonna run out of breath, and there's so much to discuss in an hour-long episode. So thank you so much for watching this episode. Please make sure to like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I hope I can see you sticking around for future reactions. And I have a Patreon account in the description below where you can watch full-length, early access, and exclusive videos. Bochi the Rock reactions exclusive to my Patreon right now. Go check them out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.